Have you ever made a cocktail with a Christmas tree? Why not? Hey y'all, Tubert here. Happy holidays! Most of us have one of these at home, maybe made out of plastic, but if you have a real one, have you ever tried making cocktails with it? First of all, let's do some research. Christmas trees are usually pines, firs, or spruces, all different types of conifers, the same family as cypresses and sequoias. It blows my mind that the trees that used to be dinosaur snacks, we now put ornaments on once a year. Yes, conifers date back over 300 million years. That's way before these guys. The most important thing about conifers, at least for us today, is that they produce resins. Yeah, like that one. They do so as a defense mechanism against insects, and we use it in many applications in our lives. No, not that one. Conifer resins are made out of terpenes. They are super highly aromatic hydrocarbons that are the primary ingredient in essential oils. They also are really hydrophobic. That means that they don't mix with water. So we'll have to keep it in mind when we make cocktails. That sounds interesting. Let's experiment. Let's make a laid-back cocktail. This is my Cypress Daiquiri, a simple twist on a classic that will take you by surprise. First, snip some branches from the back of your tree and clean them really well. Make sure your tree is naturally sourced, that it hasn't been painted or sprayed with harsh chemicals, but most importantly, make sure it's not made out of plastic. If you want to play it safe, buy some fresh spruce tips. I'll leave you the link below. Take a Ziploc bag and add 1 part of your clean branches and 1 part of sugar. Massage it and let it rest for a couple of hours while you watch the best Christmas movie, Jurassic World. The sugar is going to extract the resin from the branches, making it 1,000 times easier to dissolve later. After the cultural enriching time, pass it to a pot and add 1 part of water. Then put it on the stove until the sugar is dissolved and let cool down to room temperature. Strain it and bottle it. Ready for the cocktail? I know I am. In a shaker, add 2 ounces of a good aged rum. Today, I'm using Carúpano 12 years from Venezuela. Add 3/4 of an ounce of our Christmas tree syrup and 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. Shake super hard and strain it in a rocks glass. As a garnish, take one of these cocktail picks and break the little loop off. Put it in a cherry tomato to make our ornaments garnish. This cocktail is super refreshing. It's reminiscent to a classic daiquiri with a little bit of notes of pine, cedar. It's really good. Using an aged rum gives a lot of deepness and character to the cocktail. This is a true laid-back cocktail. But are you ready to take it to the next level? Let's make our top notch. This is the Coniferous Concoction, literally a tree in a glass. We are gonna use every part of the conifer tree. And when I say every part, I mean every part. We'll use the needles, the pine cones, the wood, a root, and even the sap. Let's get to it. For our conifer cordial, add a pint or 450 milliliters of birch water to a pot. This is the sap of the birch tree that is collected like the maple sap. It tastes really mineral and it's subtle, like coconut water, but instead of coconut, it's tree. As our tree root, chop down a big piece of ginger and add it to the pot. We'll also add 5 of these pine needle bags to the pot and bring it to a simmer. You can find links to all these ingredients in the description below. After it infused for 10 minutes, take out the pine needle bags and add 1 pound of sugar and stir it until it's dissolved. Let it cool down and add half an ounce of your favorite acid blend. These are the proportions that I like the most. Mix it really well, strain it and bottle it. For our wood, we'll use French oak chips. Add 1 ounce to a Ziploc bag alongside 6 ounces of a dry sherry, like Palomino Fino. Seal it and run it off 3 hours on a sous vide. Or do like I do and put it 1 hour in a sonicator. Strain it and bottle it. Okay, we are ready to make a coniferous concoction. To a shaker, add 1.5 ounces of Carúpano 12 years, 3/4 of an ounce of our fast-aged sherry, and 1.5 ounce of the conifer cordial. We'll shake it really hard and double strain it into a chilled coupe. Garnish it with a preserved pine cone in a cocktail pick. These little fellas are preserved green pine cones, originally from the Alps and really popular in the production of Mugoglio in the north of Italy. This cocktail, it's awesome. You can definitely feel the richness from the rum. You taste the birch water, the pine needles. It's a little mineral, but really reminiscent of wandering in the woods. The sherry goes amazing with it, and I'm really gonna finish this. These pine cones are crazy. They are soft and sweet, have the same consistency as a cherry, and taste like a campfire. It's really good. Well, there you have it. What do you think the next ingredient should be? Should we use a fruit or a different herb or maybe something really, really crazy? Drop it down in the comments and I'm sure that I'm gonna read it. If you like it, subscribe for more videos like these, and see you on the next one. Ciao.